You are watching Independent TV7, giving you the best worldwide report at its peak. Yes, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV7. You can also click the bell icon to get more notifications. Thank you. The overall authority and the one that superbs the human understanding and knows what we are passing and what we are going through in Nigeria. And this is exclusive. The headline says President Buhari's government plots to add office of justice and Attorney General of the Federation orders to list of political leaders with immunity. Okay, it is exclusive that Buhari wants to add or plot to add the office of justice, Chief Justice. That's Malami. So they won't give them immunity, and you know what that simply means. Immunity will cover them. They have not given them immunity. They are acting with immunity or acting upon immunity. They are acting with impunity, and it's on immunity. And because if immunity guides you, that means you have every access to, every government properties. Either you want to use it, for yourself, or there is no law that can guide you. Yes, because immunity covers you. Nobody can arrest you. Nobody can do any other thing. And the president has immunity because he's a democratically elected member of the APC. And now the immunity clause for executive has been a subject of a controversy for a while, with the Nigerians kicking against its power brokers in President Muhammadu Buhari's government. And the National Assembly met on Friday. They met to add more political offices to the list of those to be given immunity. So our reporters has learned. It was gathered that the Cabals wanted the House of Representatives Committee on Constitution Review to include the Chief Justice of the Federation and the Attorney General Abubakar Malami, and also the Senate President and Speaker. Yes, that is what it is. They made up their mind last night on the list of a political seat to get immunity. And this include the Chief Justice of the Federation, the AGF, the Senate President and Speaker. They met last night to add those offices. They have been moving a law to give them more immunity. A top source disclosed. I recall that last Wednesday, the National Assembly Committee on Constitution Review recommended immunity for head of legislature and judiciary less than 1 month after it rejected the clause. The recommendation was contained in the report laid by the committee before the House during plenary on Wednesday. The presentation of the report by its chairman and the Deputy Speaker Idris Wase was witnessed by the First Lady Aisha Buhari, yes, who was admitted into chamber alongside Minister of Women Affairs Pauline Talin and other women. See also, although Mrs. Buhari did not state the reason for coming to the chamber, the visit could be linked to the gender-related abuse. Now, if you tell me about gender-related abuse, that should be a topic for another day. I'll have buttressed more. The committee had stepped down to the recommendation for immunity for heads of a legislature and judiciary contained in a bill during a meeting with its consultants. The bill sponsored by Ṣẹ́gun Ọdẹ́bùnmi, APC Ọ̀yọ́, is titled in an act to alter Section 308 of the Constitution of the Federation and also Republic of Nigeria 1999 to extend immunity to cover presiding officers of the legislative institution. Now, it is not even immunity that should be the problem. That's not the problem. Even small people are supposed to collect immunity or thereabout. Well, the bill sponsored by Ṣẹ́gun Ọdẹ́bùnmi, APC Ọ̀yọ́, is titled An Act to Alter Section 308 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to extend immunity to cover presiding officers of the legislative institution. I said it's presiding because Malami is the one presiding over the affairs and economy of the country. That's why the country is collapsed like this. Ọdẹ́bùnmi is the person of the controversial National Broadcasting Commission Bill and the Nigerian Press Council Bill. He also chaired the committee that approved the suspension of Twitter by the Nigerian government. Ahmed Mohammed, a senior advocate of Nigeria, who is one of the consultants working with the community, opposed the immunity clause in a bill. That is what it is. It is really unconventional all over the world for judicial officers and presiding officers of legislature to have immunity. It could also be self-serving from the angle of the angle of morality. There could be a conflict of interest if the immunity is now extended to judicial officers, and that you need to go to the judiciary to seek leave to sue the officers concerned. Yes, that was what we're saying. That nobody has a monopoly of power. Nobody is an islander. Well, they said there could be a conflict of interest if the immunity is now extended to judicial officers and seek leave to sue the officers concerned. You are now going to aptly able. You didn't even greet me. Okay, you are now going to apply before the judicial officers because these are courts of competent jurisdiction. There are perhaps issues of bias. He said some members of the committee agreed with him while others opposed it. Some of the lawmakers in the committee who spoke against the bill during the meeting include Uzoma Abunta, PDP Abia Rimando, Shawulu, PDP Taraba, and Bajimi Bensi, APC Lagos. The presiding officers of the legislative houses in Nigeria are the Senate, Deputy Senate President, Speaker, Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the State Houses of Assembly. The presiding officers of the legislative houses in Nigeria are the Senate House, yes, Deputy Senate President, thereabout. Only the President, Vice President, Governors, and their deputies currently enjoy immunity under Section 308 of the 1999 Constitution, as amended. Yes, it is as amended. So